How is The View still on air? Who watches The View in 2024?
Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They were petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
The View always gets destroyed. Condoleezza Rice gets on here and sets it straight, y'all. But man, we just checked out and Culture getting on the View, and again, man, they just can't face the facts. Can't face the truth. It's always, playing victim, going off, excuses and emotions, man. And my boy Tatum says Condoleezza Rice was Candace Owens before Candace Owens. So, oh man, this is gonna be good, y'all. So make sure y'all watch the video all the way through. Drop a like, comment down below what you think, and we'll get into some amazing comments and thoughts at the end of the video. So let's go and check it out. And again, I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. Be sure to spread the love to your loved ones. Check up on your people. Give them a hug for me. A simple phone call, a simple text if they're not around. Check up on your people, man. We are living in some crazy, crazy, crazy times right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon in November, we're going to crack open a cold one. But hey, let's jump straight in. And I want to say that I love you guys, man.
First of all, let me be very clear. I said at the time, January 6th was wrong. I called it an assault on law and order and an assault on our democratic processes. So full stop, it was wrong. Law enforcement will determine what happened there, and those who violated the law ought to be punished. Now, I think what Senator McConnell may be referencing is, yes, it's time to move on in a lot of ways. I'm one who believes that the American people are now concerned about their what we call kitchen table issues, the price of gasoline, inflation. We ought to move on to the next generation, move ahead and deal with the American people's issues.
It's really politically expedient for Mitch McConnell to say, let's move on, let's move on. The problem is that past will become prologue if we don't find out exactly what happened January 6th.
And we will.
So it's not time now.
We will find out.
We must find out before moving on.
We will find out. But I'm going to tell you, I live in California, not Washington, D.C. And the American people do have other concerns that we ought to be thinking about and talking about.
Respectfully, Madam Secretary, I think...
let me finish now, Sunny. I also know that as a government and as a country, we've got to be concerned about the things that are making life hard for Americans and hard for American families. First of all, parents ought to be involved in their children's education. Their children are in school 7 hours. That's a very formative period. And I think parents ought to have a say. We used to have parent-teacher conferences. We used to have PTAs. There are lots of ways for parents to be involved, and they should be. My parents never thought I was going to grow up in a world without prejudice, but they also told me that's somebody else's problem, not yours. You're going to overcome it, and you are going to be anything you want to be. And that's the message that I think we ought to be sending to kids. One of the worries that I have about the way that we're talking about race is that it either seems so big that somehow white people now have to feel guilty for everything that happened in the past. I don't think that's very productive. Or black people have to feel disempowered by race. I would like black kids to be completely empowered, to know that they are beautiful in their blackness. But in order to do that, I don't have to make white kids feel bad for being white. It goes back to how we teach the history.
That's what I'm saying.
We teach the good and we teach the bad of history.
Yep,
but what we don't do is make 7- and 10-year-olds feel that they are somehow bad people because of the color of their skin. We've been through that, and we don't need to do that again.
There are people who will say...
You see... And one of the comments were like, now when their white guests come on there, male or female, come on there and says the exact same thing, they're just striking, attacking, and get treated way different, But salute to Miss Rice, man. Salute to Dr. Rice, y'all. Man, oh man. Again, that's one thing The View. I still don't know who still watches The View in 2024. How is The View still on air? You know, they just can't. They get hit with. They get destroyed. They get hit with the facts. They can't accept the truth. You know, it's ridiculous, man.
Feels worse now when we're talking about race, or it just feels like a divisive environment?
It sure doesn't feel worse than when I grew up in Jim Crow, Alabama. Okay, so let's drop this notion that we're worse in race relations today than we were in the past. Really? That means we've made no progress? Really? And so I think the hyperbole about how much worse it is isn't doing us any good. We still have, well, this country is never going to be colorblind. We had the initial original sin of slavery. It's still with us.
So for people who say, you know what, it's top down, it starts with the president, it starts with the words that he speaks.
Come on, all right? I would be the first to say we need to watch our language about race. We need to watch that we don't use dog whistles to people who, but when we start saying, oh, you know, it's worse today, no, they're not.
Salute to all the strong women around the world, man. Especially the ones that have the courage to go in there and set the view straight. But man, what do y'all think about that, man? Comment down below. Boy. Who still watches The View in 2024? Now, before we get out of here, I want to just read a couple of comments, man. Couple comments from some of them amazing, beautiful people around the world, even some of our beautiful patriots. 5 idiots interviewing a grown-up adult. How cute. If the women on The View ever shut their mouths and actively listened to what Miss Rice said, they might learn something. Sonny tried to cut off Miss Rice like usual. She does if you don't agree with her. I like how Miss Rice returned the favor and cut Sonny off. You know what I'm saying? And just like we seen in our previous, like I said, I'm gonna leave it should pop up at the end of this video of the one we did with Ann Coulter, and how they were, everybody, you know, they were just interrupting her the whole time. And this is what we see all the time when they don't agree with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just a clown show. You know, when they get hit with the facts, the truth, you know that they're trying to argue their point, and then most of the time it doesn't even make sense. And then the teleprompter pops up for the audience to clap. We're gonna call it out, man. You can tell that Sonny was not happy with Miss Rice. Miss Rice truth bombs were exploding in their ear holes. Yeah, every time that those truth bombs go off The View, they do not want to hear it, man. They do not want to hear it. But again, this was an amazing video. Thank you guys for sending me amazing things to post on the channel, to repost, even if we have to go back in time. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. But I'm wishing you all the best in you guys' lifetime, man. To your kids' life. I encourage you to go, again, hug your loved ones, check up on them, call them, text them. Be there for them, support your kids. No matter if they make a terrible decision. You know, we all make mistakes and bad decisions every single day. You know, when you go out in the public, smile, laugh with others, you know, lift people up, man, because we are living in some crazy sick times. You know, we don't care what skin color. We don't see color. We don't care what age you are, where you're from. The way I was raised, man, is to love all, man. Love all. And to work hard. To work hard, get whatever you want, work hard. And that them blessings are gonna come down, man. If you do right, them blessings will come down. Keep working hard, do right. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie, don't kill, don't steal. I'm telling y'all, man, just do right. I love you guys, man. And I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. Blessings, health, success, growth, opportunities of a lifetime, pay raises, salary increases, bonuses, more happiness, more joy, more laughter. Y'all spread the love, man. Thank y'all for stopping by. And again, the video should have popped up of the Ann Coulter video that we just did when she went on The View. So make sure y'all go check that one out. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.